All right, welcome back to the Finally Fajo radio broadcast. It's your girl Tiara, aka Miss Fayville, aka Trader Mom. You already know what it is, and we are here right now. It's about to be a lit interview because I'm with my bestie TK Part 2. You already know she already had an interview with me if you didn't know, but we've been back into it because we got some new stuff going on.
We back.
How you doing, boo?
Doing good.
Look, I gotta get right.
Doing all right. Yeah, I just lost my arm not too long ago, but I'm doing much better than last week.
Right.
So,
Amen.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Amen. Sorry to hear that, girl. Prayers to you and the family for sure.
Thank you.
Yes, but you look amazing. You look bomb as always.
Appreciate that.
This makeup artist, cosmetologist.
Yes,
well,
yes.
Tell them what you do because you do everything.
Okay.
Literally.
I'm a cosmetologist. I am now an author. Published my first book recently.
Yes.
Meditation teacher, model, and I know I'm forgetting something, but it's okay. Cosmetologists do hair, makeup, a little bit everything. I act a little bit here and there, I might say. But yeah, I do a little bit of everything. You know, they call us chemists, you know, cosmetologists. You know? So I'm in the medical field and stuff, and a little bit too. So you see,
I love it. So all of it. What's your Instagram, boo?
My Instagram is queen_TKG. My business Instagram is Royalty Bells Cosmetics on Instagram as well.
Okay, Bells with an S, plural.
Yes, Bells.
And you have a website because she's legit like that.
I have a website too.
Yeah.
www.royaltybellsinc.com. Yes, check it out. You can book there. You can purchase product there. So many different things. Get inspiration, words of encouragement. And also I'm on StyleC as well. That's the main thing I use for booking. Okay, bet.
And you've done a lot with me. You've done my hair. You've done my makeup. She did my waxes. She did everything.
Yes.
And reading your book.
Yes.
She was spitting in there. She a low-key rapper, if y'all ain't know.
People think I should sing and stuff. I'm like, I'm not there yet. That's the case.
But that's what poetry is, right?
Yeah, that's literally what poetry is. It's passion. And it's a little rhyming. Not all poems rhyme, but
that's
not all
true.
rappers rhyme either.
But yours did in a different way too. Not like, you know, like little rhymes here and there. It rhymed with grace. Like, you know what I mean? It was art.
Yes, it's art, and it just has that. What's the word I'm looking for? Intellectual feel to it. That
right.
I don't know. It's just something about it that like. It makes you think. Yeah.
Definitely. And I was going to ask you another question for the book, but then I realized you forgot to mention the number one thing that you are again.
I'm a mommy, of course. I'm a mommy. That comes first. You know, that's super normal now. Like, it's not going nowhere. It's not changing anything.
24/7.
Yes, 24/7, 7 days a week.
And an entrepreneur at the same time.
Yes.
So, what is it? What is it? Mompreneur. Mompreneur.
Boss mom.
Period. What's that like?
It's hard. And it's not going to tell you that it's easy. It is hard. You have to be able to have balance. You got to be able to make time for everything. You can't just be like, oh, I'm working today, and then you don't see your kid or spend time with your kid. So I have to make time for everything, you know?
Yes. Preach to the choir.
It's not easy, though. It's not easy. You gotta stay sane through it all. That's why I'm a meditation teacher.
Right. And I need you. I needed her today, y'all, because them kids were stressing me out. You hear me?
Yes.
That's what's up, girl. So, your book, like, there's so many things I want to ask you and talk about, but the main thing the main thing that I'm thinking about right now is, you know, you writing this book, why, and who did you really want to read? Like, who do you want to read it? Who do you want to read it? Am I saying that right? I feel like I sound retarded when I say it. Who did you want to read it? Y'all get what I'm saying?
Why? I've always wanted to write a book. I've always wanted to write a poem book because I've always, throughout my whole life, I don't care if I was like 3 years old and I'm humming a song that I just made up in my head. Like, I've always written poems in some way or form.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I've actually, a lot of poems in here I've had for years. And yeah, it came an opportunity to write my book, do my book, publish my book, and I took it. And you asked me, who do I want to read it? The person that I want to read it the most has looked through it, but has not actually taken the time to read it, unless he has his own copy and has not told me. But
did you write it for him?
No.
Okay.
I wrote it for people in general, because there's, like, you well, you didn't say it this time, but we was talking about it earlier, and you were saying it's in general, like, I've experienced so many things. I feel like anybody can relate to it. So and as a black woman, I feel like we have something to say a lot of times. So
and I noticed in your book too, you straight up
right.
Yeah.
We have a lot to say, and this book is for women, this book is for men, it's for everyone. Yeah.
You got a poem called Black King?
Yeah, I have a poem called Black King in there, and then it talks about kings and queens, and another poem it's very in general, and it talks about a lot when it comes to life, love. That's why it's called, the eyes of her heart and soul, because, what are women really thinking? Don't men ask that all the time? We don't know what y'all thinking. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to let y'all know what we thinking. We care about y'all too, though, just so you know. But, yeah, what we thinking. I acknowledged that person in my book as well.
Yes, you did. Because, like I was saying before, it's obvious that somebody touched you in a way, and you definitely shared it in your words. And to me, the book is like a love roller coaster a little bit,
Yeah.
But it's a journey, too, with the general stuff in there as well.
Yes, it is. And it's funny because I have a poem in there that's about a specific journey. But, I did write some poems about him, and the acknowledgement is to him. He influenced me greatly, amazingly, positively. Let me say that, because you can be influenced and influenced badly. No, but he taught me a lot of stuff years and years and years ago that I chose to forget due to our relationship failing. But it's a lot of stuff that I'm relearning now, and it's like 10 times better because I'm doing it for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Amen
but,
to that.
He's still in my life. It's a great relationship. I'm not going to tell y'all who it is. Like,
no tea in that regard.
But, we're still roller coasting away.
I love the book, though. Like, I really liked it. And I was impressed with the poems. It was very professional. Y'all gotta go cop it, period. And where can they cop it at?
You can cop it on Amazon. It is called The Eyes of Her Heart and Soul. And you can just type that in. By me, Takorya Gist. It's
TK.
Also on the publishing site right now. There's going to be on so many more platforms. This is just what it's on right now. There is still in the process of being published to other platforms. It will be at Barnes & Noble. I am planning to do a book signing soon.
Yes.
Next month, which I know next month is literally around the corner, but it's as easy as the thought. And we're going to get there.
Right.
So, yes.
I like this one.
Girl, which one is that?
Affirm.
Okay, read it.
You want me to read it?
Yes,
I was trying to get you to read it. She trying to make me a artist right now.
Yes, go ahead. Let me see. I'll read it because.
Okay. Look, got me.
So, just a little backstory, a little tiny backstory of what Affirm, the poem Affirm is about. It's really, is what it says. It's affirm, affirmation. This is for yourself. Like, you might read it and think I'm talking about somebody else, but I'm talking more so, I guess, in third person, or like I'm talking to myself more so. But it goes like this. Today is anew, and I love you. You have beat challenges and trials that tried to break you. Did not let any bad overtake you. Let the positive vibes awaken you. You are doing a great job, and I have faith in you. You will meet every goal, and I'm hopeful too, that everything you do turns golden just like you, and that love will multiply and be attracted back to you.
Amen.
Yes, and I could have just, I could have went in on that one, but I was like, you know what?
No, I love that. I mean, I read it, just reading it to yourself, it hits different.
Yeah.
Listening to it is cool too, but reading it yourself, it hits different,
because it's like you're talking to yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Affirmations.
So, right.
Ding.
Affirmations.
That's something I want to print out and put right by my mirror, you know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurs know. They know what it is.
Yes.
They put the affirmations up, So, yeah, girl, I love it. I love what you're doing, everything. And what's in store for you now? Are you going to write any more books?
I am writing another book. It was actually supposed to be my first book, but this one came first. This is my baby. And so I am writing another book. It's probably going to be through a different publisher. Okay. I didn't want to say this, like I said earlier, it's hard, you guys. I went through a great deal publishing this book.
Talk about that, because you already know I want to publish my own book too. If anybody that's listening wants to do that, what's that look like? she got all the fingers out.
It took 8 months for me to get this book published.
And that's after you writing it?
After I've written it, after I sent it into the publishing company and they started to work on it. It took 8 months. They told me it was going to take 3.
Okay. What happened?
For one, maybe I'm just a little too particular and know what I want. But I felt like, from my book and from my poems, they could tell the type of person that I was. How I wanted certain illustrations to look. I think they could tell, and of course about the things that I write. They could tell the type of woman that I was. They could tell that I was a black woman. So my illustration, yes.
Did they do the illustrations in there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. The illustrations were dope, though.
The illustrations are dope.
I was wondering if you did them or...
No, did. There was an illustration team. I didn't do them, and the illustration process was the hardest for me. Emotionally...
Book Leaf Publishing.
Right. Book Leaf Publishing, you guys. Good things and bad things.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all for my book. Appreciate y'all.
Finally Phase Your Radio.
But y'all, I'm not saying anything they didn't already hear as well. But yeah, so the illustration process was the hardest thing for me. I feel like, I don't know, I don't like to assume things, but I felt that they were racist, and certain things that I asked for, I feel like they intentionally did the opposite. So it made the process super, super long. I feel like I wasted 3 months on illustration. Oh, wow. But,
so you learned a lot through that process of publishing your first book.
Right.
So next time going to be a little more smoother.
Yeah, I know I'm going to do a little bit more detail and, looking into who I get published with.
Facts. Okay, good to know. I'm coming to you when I'm ready to publish my first book.
Yes, I will, definitely give you all the tips and tricks and what to do.
Yes. And before we get off, I need you, sorry, I can't help, I get so excited because I know that's loud. I know y'all hear that. But your event that's coming up is July, right?
July 30th, Q6, hottest summer networking event and glam Battle of the Brushes competition.
Sheesh. Woo. And I'm hosting.
Yes, and Tiara is hosting, and it's going to be a blast, you guys. It's going to be a makeup competition. It's going to be networking. Everybody's going to be able to meet someone new, maybe get a gig, maybe get a job.
Networking.
It's networking, and that's what I'm all about. And Royalty Bells is about turning visions into reality.
Yes. Cosmetologist, tap in. Instagram, real quick.
My Instagram is queen_TKG, and my business page is Royalty Bells Cosmetics. Go follow me. Go check me out. Go cop a book.
Yep. Book with her. Buy her products.
Buy my products. Do all those things.
I'm wearing
support in any way that you can.
Yes.